I met Jeriq on set when he was shooting his video one part, two part, if you na mama told me you know, and I liked the song. The song was big before I even met Jeriq one-on-one through Phyno. Now you can see how from my era to Phyno's era now to Jeriq's era, and I saw Jeriq issuing in New York, especially his swag, blue and stuff, and I noticed he started doing the EO Cartel thing. He took this merchandising thing to another level. But shout out to Phyno, he did that with album. The album t-shirt was everywhere. I bought some and gave to people that wanted it. You know, he changed the game a whole lot.
There's a new energy in the Southeast.
I met Phyno before I started recording my second album, because the success of my first album made me meet a whole lot of artists. I met Phyno as a producer back then, you know, so he was, you know, doing well for himself. Then I worked with him at some point. Now, one of those hip hop heads, but he was into production. So I and Phyno, we did a whole lot of songs together in my second album. Yes, we did a whole lot of songs together in my second album, and he's been a great producer. Before I met him, and he just needed to get to the next stage, and we worked together, and he helped as well. That was before he moved to Lagos, and Phyno is someone that he was on the quiet side. He hardly talks, but his dream big. Even I know when he was planning to move to Lagos, he said something to me. Then he had a car in Enugu. I still remember that. He said that he will not go to Lagos with this car, that he will go to Lagos and buy a car. And that's like the kind of faith the guy had, like, I'm leaving this behind and I'm going to make it where I'm going to. He's always been that kind of person, and he always knows what he wants. So musically we connected very well. Yeah, Phyno as a young producer back then in Enugu, I've always known that, this guy, he has mad dreams to be bigger than he was. And Eboneje, he no even shake. So I'm the transition, how from that producer to the first song I remember Phyno played for me was Multiply. And also the time Ocho Multiply, the first Multiply you released was done in English. His flows were in English, and I told him, guy, do more of Igbo flow, connect with your people, you know. Then he did the remix of that Multiply, and his verse on that Multiply, people carry the English flows. I'm not trying to, you know, discredit English language or flows, but there's this thing that language does to people. It makes you, where are you from? You know, I've always had that at the back of my head. Sometimes, even when I talk on the phone, also my dialect, for somebody not there, you know, there's this way it makes people to connect easily. So I watched Phyno from that era, and from English era to Igbo era, and he has kept it, you know, unlocked from hit to hit. He's like taking the Igbo music, you know, to the world, and he has done incredibly well. In fact, I listened to Phyno's song, and now it will now give me an idea of how people felt when they were hearing my flows. Like, I felt that entertained, I felt that connected. You want to hear the next punchline, you want to hear the wordplay, you want to know where the angle he's going to take it to, you know, the melodies, the hooks and all that. So Phyno did all that, and as a producer, a rapper, you know, a singer, he killed. Whether Now high life you do, hip hop, crunk, trap, he always kills it. There are lots of artists self we don't do their part for this industry, and one of them happens to be my friend, the late, the great MC Lufu Biajolo of the blessed memory, you know, Mr. Kids, and big ups to Bossalane. Yeah, Bossalane, Smarter Man, a whole lot of El Cream. El Cream was in Enugu back then. He also helped the culture. I didn't forget Obi-Wan, Il Bliss, Oga Boss. There are a whole lot of names that might not come to my head right now, but I'll still give them shout out, you know, if I remember them. So I know from Phyno era now, I'm hearing a whole lot of newer cats, the newer artists. Zoro did well for the industry too. There's Jeriq, there's Cola Boy, Aguero Banks. These are people buzzing now. Like, in fact, there was a time I saw a concert and the crowd were vibing to these trap songs. A lot of those trap songs, I did not hear them, I don't know them. But watching people vibing to it means like, oh, they know these songs. At what point did this song spread? Like, I was smiling all through watching. I think it was Jeriq's concert. That was last 2 years. Then I saw the one he did last year. It was massive. You know, I've always been a supporter of newer arts. I don't care if you have a name or not. There are a whole lot of people that brought a whole lot to the table, even if they've not blown. If I hear you and your song is good, I don't care, I'll work with you. That's what I've always believed in. Even Ransom, big shout out to you. So the first time I met Jeriq was through Phyno. I was supposed to do a video, then Phyno had a video shoot with Jeriq, one of Jeriq's songs. Phyno was supposed to do a video with Jeriq, so I came in and I needed to, he said he was on location with Jeriq and stuff. That was the first time I met Jeriq. I was hearing about Jeriq, but meeting him one-on-one was the first time, you know, through Phyno. So I've always seen that connect. Now you can see how, from my era to Phyno's era now to Jeriq's era, and yeah, so there's that connect. And I met Jeriq on set when he was shooting his video. One part, two part, if you na mama told me you know. And I like the song. The song was big before I even met Jeriq one-on-one through Phyno. And I saw Jeriq in New York, especially his swag, blue and stuff, and I noticed he started doing the EO Cartel thing. He took this merchandising thing to another level. But shout out to Phyno, he did that with Album. The Album t-shirt was everywhere. I bought some and gave to people that wanted it. You know, he changed the game a whole lot. Phyno changed the game a whole lot. And then I saw Jeriq doing more of that too, and I think I need to see more of that from a whole lot of people, because they have supporters. We need to start converting some of this support and love to money. You know, that's growth for me. So I saw Jeriq and the way he was pushing his hustle, he was doing he did it incredibly well. And I like the fact that there's always support from this digital era. When I started, it was the hustle was manually done. If I go do interview finish, I go come they use mouth. They tell my friends, say, my interview go do daily times. You go come out on Thursday or Friday or this one and all that, you know. But now you can go online and get to know about your favorite artist, support your favorite artist, post, comment, review, do a whole lot. So I like the fact that a whole lot of people are supporting these newer artists, and I think they need to still follow that Phyno's footstep, Jeriq's footstep. Create your wares, t-shirts, you know, caps, sunshades, wristwatches. I mean, just growth. Money is coming left, right, and center. You understand? And it will help you, make it easier for you to also pull the younger ones that will come after you. Nobody will be there forever. Just know that whatever you create for yourself, invest right now. That's what you will feed on when you get older, or when you are weak, or when you are not as active as you used to be. I like the fact that, you can reach out, reach out, lift people you can lift. If you're doing concerts, get people on board, and yeah, everybody still wants to get to somewhere, but still look at people behind you and see if you can put them up to where you are while you're trying to climb up to the upper place. I remember back then when I was trying to negotiate for my second album, I was talking with Albino Music. Then my friend Smart took was going to see Albino because he had an album he wanted to bring out too. I remember giving him Flavor's album since he was going to Alaba. Give Albino this, and he was going to meet Albino. He met with Albino, give Albino the song, and we talked, I and Albino. I told Albino that, you see this everything and this Strong and Mighty, because I was trying to shoot a video and push my second album. I told Albino, you see this one, leave my project. But you see Flavor Zone, release it. Flavor has mad followership now from people. Flavor is like the hottest thing out of Enugu back then. I remember using the exact figure that if you print 10,000 copies of Flavor's songs today, you will finish it today. Because then Nabania already, he has recorded and a whole lot of songs, and Nabania was already an anthem in Enugu. I told Albino that, he said, say yes. And even before I spoke to Albino, I met with A to Z. A to Z was the person that marketed Duncan Mighty's album. I gave him Flavor's album, but he was skeptical. He told me, this kind of high life, the mother guy, like, I know he was sounding like, he needed him to touch this, touch that. I said, no, this is what because I know Flavor already told me he had a direction he wanted to follow. I said, he wasn't interested. But I gave Albino Albino got the CD that I sent through Smarterman. We spoke on the phone. I sent Flavor's number, talk to Flavor. I'm not his manager, talk to him, but I want you to put out this project. You understand? And Albino did that. The song became a success immediately. Then I got a call from the same A to Z. He said, no, Egu Kogi, can we talk to Flavor? Egu that guy, I this business now, It's not possible that he's already working with someone else. Your guy now. That was the statement he made. Say, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. Let this guy, only I believe in his dream and his project, let him work with that person. Whatever he decides tomorrow is fine. So I like the fact that, I've seen growth here and there and stuff, and the newer ones are doing incredibly well. I just wish them success. Don't let anything stop you. Keep pushing your dream and keep making yourself bigger. Keep merchandising, all the very important, for real. From Alabama to Yo Cartel. I need to see more of this, from the newer people. Please, it's very important. The street, when it comes to music business, the street is very important. Very, very important. It's just like you having a store and, you don't have drinks. How do you expect people with the shack to come sit down? You don't have what they want. You see that street? As long as you have materials that the streets want or they like or they are vibing to, forget it, you're already halfway there. But you see that, don't ever be disconnected from the street. I never see phone where they charge you, they no plug for socket. Don't be disconnected from the street. Jeriq's own be like magic. You understand? You go see him like, Jeriq, and you go see Jeriq, they enter street, share things, like, you don't need to be there. But one day you go see somebody post, say, they dash him t-shirt, this guy dash him dollars, this one, that one, and it was making sense because he's always here and there. Forget the hype. We are not more like I don't know for the Enugu. You need to be outside to see things for yourself. So I know that the street is very important. You see concerts, you see people. It's not like they went all out to start telling everybody. If you see 10,000 people in an arena, that they told 10,000 people. They might tell one person and that person will spread the news to 50 people. The 50 go talk, you know, here say this guy they come town or this guy they do concert. It's the street. It's very important. Don't disconnect yourself from the street and make sure you listen. Anybody naga na street, gent na street. That's where you will hear the slang that people are using in the street. That's where you will see, the dress code, the talk, the dance step. There are a whole lot you can tap from. You just use it and when you wanna know your yarn, if anybody hears what you're saying or is slang, you're gonna say, you know that kind of like he will be excited that na street, na somebody recognize and only use na his music or na movies and stuff. So street is very important. There's no product that grows without the support of people, and these same people, you don't even know them. They are faceless people. Like I said, a lot of people that supported my brand, I don't even know them. I did go some radio stations back then. I travel Kaduna, a lot of northern states. You got Batana station, and I work in somebody go to your city within a station. Now we this guy Amaka. On one name, that people bought those CDs and gave it to DJs in clubs. Did they buy drinks for DJs? That support. I don't even know these people. Why I'm saying that they are faceless is you might even meet them at the barbering salon. You know, go say this guy played one major or minor role in making sure your song reached out to 3 more people. So a whole lot of people in the street that you don't know them, but they carry people matter for head. If you come to concert, you understand what I'm saying. And that's why sometimes I'm just being me. Sometimes I feel bad when you see some people, they can't even reach you, but now they carry your matter for head pass. Maybe all those CEO children, they feel they school abroad, they don't know you. But when they want to do activation, now the people where the street, they feel, the CEO go say, I think people like this artist, or let's take him to the street. Then they will bring the artist to the street and he will come. He's rolling with the CEOs and won't reach this. Go allow the street to come near or take pictures. Those people where you do it, don't know your song. But you see all those boys where you go see Baba, see Keke Rider, see now then carry matter for head. They are doing a whole lot for the industry, for the growth of some artists, and God will keep blessing them because we can't even reach all of them, we can't meet them. But the only thing is that I just pray that when they get the opportunity to attend or come closer to their favorite artists, I just hope that grace will follow them so that they'll be able to. Some of them, they just picture they need. Some need require anything for the boys, but some of them is just that, I met this guy, I have his picture in my, because I go to him, can I take a picture please? That's all. And the person will take a picture and the smile on the person's face will tell you a lot, like, picture means a lot to this guy, So the street is very important. They are playing a major role in the growth of music, the growth of the industry, and I keep hoping and praying that whatever will make them happy from the artist's angle, let them get it. That's all, and they are not asking for much. Yeah, there's a new wave, new trend. Like, see, this period, I travel a lot. So during my stay, December period in Nigeria, I noticed a whole lot, even before I visited for my December shows. People have done amazingly, incredibly well. People like, let me give big ups to Mark Swags. Mark Swags has done something like, I'll be looking at it and I'll be all smiles. People are connecting with what's going on, the social medias, the brand influencers. also there's this Nazar, the fashion show, and you come, you see people, same thing you see in other cities outside the continent. You come and now those things are happening in Enugu. Anybody that saw Jeriq's concert will testify to this. Like the show, the crowd, you'll be wondering like, what's going on? You know, what's going on? You see the heads of sea, and this is just a city in Enugu state. There are other cities, but you see the cool city, people trooped out to support their own. You know, I saw the Jeriq's concert. Cola Boy did his own concert. The same crowd still came out, like, you know, coming out to support different artists for things they are doing in Enugu. You know, I want to give shout out to a whole lot of them. Whether I mention your name or not, just know that you are appreciated. Me from afar, I'm watching things, and a whole lot of other people are doing same too. We dey see things, we dey see doings, and we know say it no easy. For now to they carry people along, they give them what they need. Musicians be like doctors, so you put out music, make people feel good, because I can't imagine anything without music. Now the brand influencers, they are doing their own. The internet is making it easier for people to connect with all these, you know, things that are going on in the city. Enugu bobo different, and me, I dey happy. I'm from Abia State, but I was born and raised in Enugu, and I'll always be grateful for all that I learned as a young boy in the streets of Enugu. And look at me now. The Enugu is, you know, still transforming from what it used to be to what it is now and what it's going to be tomorrow. So I want to like give a big shout out, big ups to everybody playing different roles, you know, to make sure that people in the coal city, they will come out, have fun, and go back home. Somebody will bring out stuff, people will come out and support it. It's a big thing. It's not easy. Now, some of the things we used to go to outside or to Lagos to go and see, you will be in Enugu and you have that fun. And this will attract, you know, brands and some other, you know, multinationals to come and invest, because if these people can get it done in their city, why do we need to drag them out of their city? We just go there and identify with them. There's this, I've heard of Abacha Festival. If I get a place where I hear of, I no go there, you pay me, but I go come back and visit. As in Akarogbe, Enugu. You know, I'm attach you well. Me, I enjoy all these things. People did well. Entertainment wise, that's what I'm here for. I just want to appreciate everybody that played a major role. All the clubhouses, entertainment outfits, you know, all you people that are making nightlife something to, you know, look out for when you visit Enugu. Odera, I no forget you. You try too much. So a whole lot of people, all the DJs, the hype men, you, Lord L, the rest of you, everybody, you know, I don't want to mention name, making no too overlong, you know, the artists, big ups to all of you, from Slow Diggy, Bossa Lane, Blaze, Cola Boy, Jeriq, Phyno, Flavor, Zoro, plenty. Myself, I can count myself, join. A whole lot of people have done different things to make sure that people in Coal City are having fun. Make sure people in Coal City are happy. I just want you all to know that it's not easy. I know, even you that is aspiring to be a bigger artist tomorrow, just know, say, all these people came from somewhere. Not be like this than they years back. They were also people with dreams. You understand? No sponsor, no money in their pockets, no plan B. Some of them are just that dream we didn't hold on to. And look at them today. You go to stadium. When I was at Cola Boy's concert, you know, I was out of town when Jeriq did his. I was at Cola Boy's concert, and it came to my mind subconsciously. I was like, one or two or more people in this crowd in years to come will still hold their own concert and people will gather. But right now they don't think it's achievable. because they are thinking of, oh, where will I get the funds from? Where will I get the songs from? Where will I get, a whole lot. You need all this, but it will fall in place. Just know that if you're an artist and you have a dream, hold on to that dream, make it a reality. Just don't give up. Your own sun will shine very soon. Big ups to all the people that have done incredibly well for the entertainment industry in Enugu to be what it is today. Stay blessed. Enugu and the Southeast. All the people that have done incredibly well to make sure entertainment in Enugu and the Southeast, the whole of Southeast, is something to talk about, something to look forward to being part of. I want you all to know that you're all appreciated. Don't lose your strength. Keep pushing, keep flying, keep soaring. Peace. My name is Mr. Raw, and this is the Eastern Cartel.